Welcome back to another game of Grand Lake Mariner baseball here this evening. Game 1 of the doubleheader over with. Game 2 coming in just a few moments. Welcome back. Ryan Strobeck here to bring you Grand Lake Mariner baseball. Mariners fall 4-3 in Game 1. They give up 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning and fall to the Cincinnati Steam. So the inning before, or the bottom of the inning, right before the Mariners coming to bat in the last inning of the game has been detrimental to the team in the previous 2 games. They fall to Licking County 12-10 as they give up 10 runs in the bottom of the 8th and then 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th, and that is why the Mariners are currently on a 4-game losing streak, looking to get back to 500 with a win in Game 2. Rain is coming down here right now. Mariners looking to, and everybody else looking to get this game in today, as looking like tomorrow is not a good day, and of course Mondays are our scheduled off days, so we cannot make them up on that day as well. So, Game 2, moments away. Let's get you the starting lineup for your Grand Lake Mariners. Patrick Life going to lead things off. He's going to be playing left field. Joe Isles, the third baseman, going to be batting second. Blake Buckman, he's going to be batting third, playing second. Malve Bettinger, he's going to be batting fourth, playing first. Jeff Timko, he's going to be batting fifth. And Timko batting fifth, DH today for the second game. Nate Osmo batting sixth. And at shortstop, Stephen Fitzsimmons going to start in center field. He's going to bat seventh. R.J. Williams going to start in right. He's batting eighth. And Brian Chilton doing the catching duty. He's going to round out the order. Eric Millett going to be on the mound for the Mariners when they come back to play defense. On the mound for the Cincinnati Steam it's Mitch Gremlin. He's from Dayton, Ohio. So Game 2 just moments away from starting once again. Mariners falling in Game 1 by a score of 4-3. We have another 7-inning game on tap right here. Rain has slowed down a little bit. It was coming down pretty hard earlier, but Pat Reif going to lead things off for the Mariners here in just a few moments. So, moments away. And let's get you the defensive alignment for the Cincinnati Steam right now. Behind the plate, it's Dallas Beaver at first. It's a newcomer, Matt Workington. He's new, just signed his contract today, playing first base. At second, it's Jake Bork. At short, Jace Mercer. At third, Alec Holderbach. In left, it's Corey Chambliss. In center, Mike Moffitt. And in right, Blake Griffiths. So Pat Reif going to lead things off for the Mariners here in Game 2. Mariners looking to get back into that win column. They're on a 4-game losing streak. And that is ball number 1 to Patrick Reif. Patrick went 0 for 3 with a walk in Game 1. That pitch up high, 2-0. Looking to get both games in here this evening. The line in the pitch. That one's popped up, foul territory. This one is looking like it is ending up out of play, and it does. Moves the count to 2-1. So 2-1 the count, top of the first inning, Game 2 of our doubleheader. Once again, we're only playing 7 innings. So you got to score and make sure you score fast. The 2-1 pitch to Rife. That one swung on and missed. 2-2. There's the 2-2 pitch. That one's inside. Full count. So Rife seeing a good at bat in the leadoff hole right here. That pitch is up high, and Patrick Rife is on with the leadoff walk.
The third baseman for Illinois State University, number 9, Joe Isles. Who has 5 stolen bases in 6 attempts.
Yeah, no, it's for sure the lights.
Joe Isles to the plate. He was catching for the Mariners in the first game. So Rife down at first. Isles to the plate. Isles went 1 for 4 in the first game. Here's the pitch. Isles shows bunt. He bunts it down third baseline. Pretty well placed. It's going to be a tough play. The throw on to first is in time. Isles is gunned on a nice play from third baseman Holderbach. And now there's one gone. So Rife moves down to second base. See what they rule that. I don't know if they're going to rule that a sack or just a bunt. That's going to bring to the plate Blake Buckman. That pitch, that one's grounded sharply to third. Rife going to move on to third. That bounces and gets away from the first baseman. Rife going to come around, and he's going to score. Mariners going to play from in front in game 2. Buckman down to second. So Grand Lake, no strangers to playing in front. The last couple of games, in fact, or all 4 of their games that they have lost, they've actually played from in front. The challenge is, can Grand Lake hold on to their lead? And in the last 4 games, it's proven that they can't. They get deep into ball games, and somehow some walks and some errors have kept innings alive, and really it's just been a couple of bad innings for the Mariners that really has killed many of their chances late in ball games. A pitch to Benninger is up high. It's a 2-0 count. A 1-0 Mariners lead here in the top half of the first inning. Buckman down at second. There's a 2-0 pitch to Benninger. That one is inside, called a strike. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on Malavey. Buckman takes his lead. The pitch. That one swung on. That one's grounded to second and goes down on one knee. And throw on to first is Bork. Moving up to third, though, is Buckman. 2 gone.
From Eastern Michigan University, number 48, Jeff Timko.
Jeff Timko coming to the plate. He was going to be the next batter if Benninger got on base in the first game, but Benninger struck out to end the ball game. And here's Timko's first at bat of the day, and that pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch to Timko. That pitch is grounded right back to the pitcher. Flips it underhand to Workington for the third and final out. Mariners take the lead, though. 1 run on no hits. 1 man left on. Mariners on top, 1-0. We head to the bottom of the first. Steam coming to bat. Bottom half of the first, we had Mariners on top, 1-0 here against the Cincinnati Steam. They played from in front the whole game until the bottom of the sixth. Well, in the first game, they're on top 1-0 here. Eric Mullet on the mound for the Mariners and the game number 2. Let's get you the starting lineup for the Cincinnati Steam. Jace Mercer going to lead things off. And he's going to be followed by Jake Bork. Dallas Beaver going to be hitting in the 3-hole. Mike Moffitt going to hit behind him. Blaine Griffiths going to be batting 5th, Matt Workentine, he's going to be batting 6th. Holderbach going to be batting 7th. And then it's Brian Guck in the 8th spot and Corey Chambliss in the 9th spot. Mercer going to lead things off. The line and the pitch from Mullet. In there for a strike, 0-1. Mercer was 0-for-2 in the first game and got hit by a pitch. That pitch swung on, fouled, back out of play, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter, Mercer. 1-0 Mariners on top. Bottom of the first we had. The line, the pitch from Mullet. That pitch fly to left field, coming over, and long run, making the catch is Reith for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now here in the bottom of the first. Going to bring to the plate Jake Bork from Springboro, Ohio. Batting .348 on the year. 3 RBIs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts for the right-handed hitting. Bork, as that pitch is low, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes on Bork. That pitch grounded to second. Buckman up with it. Throw on to first in time for the second out of the inning. Quickly, 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Dallas Beaver coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Steam, the catcher from the University of Central Florida, number 38, Dallas Beaver.
So Dallas Beaver coming to the plate. Mullet winds. The pitch. Low. 1-0. There's the 1-0 pitch to Beaver. That one is outside. Corner. Called the strike. 1-1. That pitch looked a lot farther outside than the first pitch. Then again, that one was up higher, so the first one could have been low. That pitch is outside. 2-1. Beaver in the first game, he went 1-for-3 and delivered a RBI single in that bottom of the 6th. That pitch line straight to Isles for the third and final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom half of the first inning for Eric Mullet. We head to the second inning, 1-0 Mariners on top. Nate Osmo coming to the plate for the Mariners. Mariners on top 1-0. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 the count here on Nate Osmo. The wind and the pitch. Outside and low. 1-1. Mariners will essentially be off tomorrow then with this doubleheader being played today. Then they'll be back home Saturday and Sunday versus Galleon. That is a check swing. Gets right by the pitcher. And the second baseman going to come up with it. Throw on to first in time. We're out number 1. Osmo didn't want to swing, but it did find the bat of Osmo, and it got by the pitcher. It was a tough play for the second baseman, but Osmo is still out. 1 gone. Stephen Fitzsimmons seeing his first at-bat of the day here. He did not play in game 1. He got the first game off. That first pitch he sees is popped up in left field. Going out and almost running into each other are the shortstop and left fielder, but the left fielder does make the catch for the second out of the inning. Quickly, 2 gone here in the top half of the second inning. R.J. Williams coming to plate. He batted pretty well in the first game. 1 for 2 with an RBI and 2 stolen bases and a run scored. So R.J. Williams been batting pretty well for the Mariners in the last couple of games. Here's the wind, the pitch to Williams. He looks at a strike. That's about chest high. 0-1. There's the 0-1 pitch to Williams. He shows bunt, bunts it foul. It's 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes on R.J. Williams. 1-0 our score. Top half of the second inning. There's the wind, the pitch. That one swung on, chopped down the first base line, but foul. Remains 0-2. Mariners on top, 1-0. They got that run in the first inning. Reif led the inning off with a walk. Isles bunted it over to second. Buckman reached on an error, which scored Reif. It was an E5. That pitch is way out in front of the plate. 1-2. Williams playing right field for the Mariners in the second game. He played center for them in the first. There's the line, the 1-2. That one looks like it was a little bit upstairs. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on R.J. Williams. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The line, the pitch. That one at the feet of R.J. Williams. Full count. So 3-2 the count on R.J. Williams. With 2 gone here in the top half of the second inning. A line, a payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded, foul down the first base line. We'll do it again at 3-2. So Williams putting a good AB together. The 8th pitch of the at-bat for R.J. Williams. Time is called. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Payoff again, and breaking ball got him looking on the outside part of the plate. R.J. Williams set down on strikes. No runs on no hits, no one left on. Mariners go 1-2-3 in the top half of the second inning. We head to the bottom half of the second. Mariners on top, 1-0. Bottom half of the second inning we go. Mariners on top, 1-0. 1, 2, 3 go. This team in the top half of the bottom half of the first inning. Here they come in the bottom half of the second inning. Mullet on the mound for the Mariners. The line, the pitch. That one is lined down the left field line, but ends up slicing foul. So that's going to end up being a strike on the scoreboard. 0-1. The count on Mike Moffitt. Center fielder for this team. That pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. Moffitt down on the count now, 0-2. Mullet doing a good job. Working ahead. Here's the 0-2. Just a bit outside. Good pitch right there from Mullet. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on, fouled back and to the right. We'll do it again at 1-2. There's the 1-2. That one, curveball. That one's going to get in the hole for 3 1/3 and short. C&I single right there for Mike Moffitt. First hit of the game, first base runner of the game for Cincinnati. Blaine Griffiths now stepping to the plate. Oh, runner on first, no one gone. Bottom half, second inning, 1-0 Mariners lead. No one gone. Blaine Griffiths to the plate. He went 0 for 3 in the first game was Griffiths. Mullet comes set, pitching out of the stretch for the first time. The pitch, that one is outside. 1-0. Mullet comes set, now throws over. Back and safely is Moffitt. That was a lot closer than it probably should have been. Moffitt was back in standing up, but the throw was not too far behind him. Here comes set, the pitch. Throw down to second down by Chilton in time, and Moffitt is gun trying to take second base. Nice throw by Brian Chilton. Pitch was called a strike. 1-1 the count now on Griffith. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone now. Mullet going to go back to the windup. There's the pitch. Outside and low, 2-1. So since this game starting around the time of a regular game would start. We'll bring you some updated scores from around the league. As that pitch is lined into left center field, that's going to get down for a base hit. This could be extras. Rounding first, heading to second, and in there with a one-out double is Griffiths. And now that throw out from Chilton proves to be a good thing, as that one possibly could have scored a run for the Steam. Instead, one down now, runner on second, and the new guy, Mark Workentine, coming to the plate. So, bottom of the second, runner on second with one gone. Mullet comes set, delivers the pitch. That one swung on. That one's going to get down in the left center field for a base hit, and that's going to tie the ball game up. As coming around from second to score is Griffiths. Tied ball game here in the bottom of the second. 3 straight hits, unfortunately, for the Steam. A runner gets thrown out. So, in his first at bat with the Steam, Workentine delivers a RBI base hit. We're tied at 1 now here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Now batting for the Steam, the third baseman, number 12, from Eastern Kentucky University, Alex Holderbach.
Alex Holderbach coming to the plate. Runner on first now. With one gone, Mullet comes set. The pitch. That one called a strike, 0-1. 1-1 our ball game now, tied it up here in the bottom of the second. A quick throw over, Warren back in safely. On one pitch, underway, in the dirt, good block. Now off to second, a throw is down to second, gets into center field. So, Warrentine, good jump on the ball in the dirt. Reaches second base. Now there's a runner in scoring position with one gone for the Steam. One ball, one strike. Mullet comes set. The 1-1. Over for a strike. 1-2. So it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Runner on second. Mullet comes set. And going to step off the mound is Mullet. There's the 1-2. That one's grounded to short. Osmo going to come up with it. Long throw on to first. In time. Bang, bang play over there at first. And Nate Osmo's throw just beats Holderbach there at first for the second out of the inning. Nice play right there from Nate Osmo.
Now batting for the Steam, the designated hitter from Adrian College, number 18, Brian Guck.
Brian Guck to the plate. 385 average on the year. The designated hitter. Now playing game 1 of the doubleheader. Runner in second with 2 gone now. The pitch over for a strike. 0-1. There's the next pitch. That one swung on, fouled straight back. 0-2.
No, wait a second. Watch this.
Fix her hole in the back.
The old Dwight Schrute right down the way.
Oh, it's an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off. But it remains 0-2.
And again, we'd like to remind you, the balls that head out on the concourse area, please return them for reward to the concession stand. Thank you.
Oh, that's not good. We need to figure it out. Will had a guy pitch for him at Windy City last year. That's a long hair. Didn't look like Jim Carrey. It was bad. I mean, I think it's good. Like they can like. Lonzo Ball went to the Lakers.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Curveball swung on and grounded down in the dirt. Foul. Steps back is Mullet. It's an 0-2 count with 2 gone. Runner on second.
Please do it.
There's the 0-2. That one's fouled off. Good at bat right here for Brian Gook. No balls, 2 strikes still on Gook. He's putting a good AB together. It'll be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. It's still 0-2.
So, Jimmy Butler's headed to Minnesota for Zach Levine, Chris Dunn, and
Step back.
I think Brownie and them are going to throw some turf and stuff like that. They're all sitting there like they're going. Except for Brownie, he has a drink in his hand. Brownie doesn't.
There's the pitch. Curveball and inside 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Bottom half second, tied up at 1. Long at bat for Gook here. There's the pitch. And the dirt. 2-2. So Gook is battling here. Battled and swung on and fouled off a couple of pitches so far already. Now he's seen 2 straight balls. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, grounded to second. Buckman, big hop. Eats him up a little bit. Throw on to first, still in time. Good recovery from Buckman. LA on the inning. The Cincinnati Steam do score 1 here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. The score tied up at 1. We head to the 3rd. As Chilton, and then we'll go to the top of the order when we come back. 1-1, Steam, Mariners, here in Cincinnati. Top third, Mariners and Steam tied up at 1. Chilton coming to bet to lead things off for the Mariners here in the top half of the third. Isles did the catching duty for the Mariners in the first game. Chilton doing them today in the second game.
He's from Murray State University, Brian Chilton.
Here's the pitch to Chilton. That one's grounded to third. Big hop, eats him up a little bit. Throw on to first, offline, but still tagged out is Brian Chilton. So one gone.
Now batting for Grand Lake, the left fielder, number 41, Patrick Wright.
Patrick Reif now going to bat for the second time tonight. He walked and came around to score his first time up. So far it's an error, which has cost Cincinnati the Mariners' only run of the game. That pitch up high, 1-0. Our score. Top third. We're only playing 7 once again. The pitch. That one is swung on. That one is roped down the right field line, but that one's going to end up foul. 1-1. So we pulled that one just a little bit too much was Reif. There's the line, the pitch. That pitch is called a strike on the outside part of the plate, 1-2. Mariners 5-6 record on the year. They have lost 4 straight. They started off the year 5-2, which seemed promising, but that pitch is inside, 2-2. But in all honesty, I don't really think that many teams have beaten the Mariners as much so as the Mariners have beaten themselves. I mean, you look at a couple of games so far for the Mariners this year, it's either been walks or errors, or just the fact that they got good pitching and just couldn't get any hits around. And that's really what's cost the Mariners this year. But you got to live with your mistakes. You got to deal with them. And Mariners looking now to try to limit as many of their mistakes as possible, because they know that each run is critical. They've gotten good pitching pretty much this season. But it seems when they get good pitching, they don't get the hitting, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Reif strikes out for the second out of the inning. And when they get good hitting, their pitching seems to be up in the air. So really it's trying to find that balance of getting good pitching and good hitting and hoping that those two line up together. I mean, Mariners came into today with one of the top hitting batting average on the year. But it's trying to hit in certain situations. That ball's in the dirt, 1-0. As Joe Isles steps to the plate, Zach Bunn his last time up. So it's really Mariners trying to capitalize as much as they can. That off-speed pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 the count, 2 gone. Top half the third. The line, the pitch. That one swung on line to center field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Joe Isles reaches first with a 2-out single. Blake Buckman going to come to the plate.
Now batting for Grand Lake.
Mariners' first base hit of the day.
Now batting for Grand Lake, the second baseman, number 44, Blake Buckman.
A walk and an error is what scored the Mariners' run back in the first inning. So that was official first base hit for the Mariners. Blake Buckman going to come to the plate. He kept the game alive in game 1. He was down to the Mariners' last strike, but he roped a single to right center as a throw over, and Isles back in safely. The pitch, Isles stealing second. Good throw, but it's knocked out of the glove as Isles trying to slide and It looks like that the second baseman, Burke, is holding his left wrist, and it does not look good. Isles went in feet first and knocked the ball out of the glove of Bork, but Bork seems coming back up. I don't know if he bent his wrist back right there. And it looks like he's okay. Might have just got cleated. It looks like he may have some blood on him. So now there's a runner on second with 2 gone. Blake Buckman still at the plate as we have time for an injury timeout. Well, their game's going on right now. The Monarchs are on top of the Green Giants 3-2. The Locos Joes tied up at 0 in the top of the 4th. Raiders have taken a 3-0 lead on the Southern Ohio Copperheads in the top of the 3rd. And the Xenia Scouts on top of the Settlers 2-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Mariners not playing some good ball of late, but, you know, there's still plenty of baseball to be played here this summer. We're only 11 games into the season. Of course, you know the best time to get hot is near the end of the season. Mariners actually are going to end the season on quite a homestand as they play about 7 of their last hits. 7 of the last games will be played at Montgomery Field, so good time. There's a lot of early games being played on the road for the Mariners. Blake Buckman to the plate. The pitch. That one's popped up. Foul territory near the dugout. That one's going to get out of play. So it's an 0-2 count now on Buckman. No balls, 2 strikes on Buckman. Runner on second, 2 gone. Time is called as Buckman going to regroup himself. Isles at second. He reached it on a single. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Buckman. Swung on and missed. He got him to chase one in the dirt. And Buckman runs out of the way of the catcher's tag, but still thrown out. The third and final out of the inning. 2 strikeouts for the Steam that inning. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd. 1-1 still our score. Steam coming to bat. Bottom of the third, we head 1-1 our score. Eric Mullet on the mound for the Mariners. On the bat here this inning, it's Corey Chambliss. And we head back to the top of the order with Jace Mercer and Jake Bork. So far, 1 run on 1 hit for the Mariners, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error for the Cincinnati Steam. So Corey Chambliss coming to the plate.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for your Cincinnati Steam, the left fielder from Lincoln Trail College, number 24.
Or here for game 2 of the doubleheader. A pitch swung on, fouled back into the netting. 0-1.
Get out of here.
There's the 0-1 pitch. That one's down and in the dirt. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Corey Chambliss. We're in the bottom of the third. Mullet winds and delivers. That pitch a little bit low. 1-2. Or 2-1, excuse me.
Can I? See ya.
There's a pitch. Popped up out of play. 2-2. There's the line and the 2-2. That one's low. Full count. So Chambliss at the plate. Came on late. And his defensive replacement in left field in the top of the 7th. Mullet winds, delivers. That pitch popped up. Deep to right field. R.J. Williams coming in, making the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here as Jace Mercer coming to the plate. He flew out to left field his first time up.
Now batting for the Steam, the shortstop, number 2, Jace Mercer.
So Jace Mercer to the plate. A pitch from Mullet shows bunt. There's a strike right there. I don't know if he pulled back and still called a strike or he did offer. But anyways, it's still a strike. There's a line, the pitch from Mullet. That one's grounded to first. Big hop for Benninger, but he comes up with it, takes it himself for the second out of the inning. Jake Bork now going to step to the plate. 2 gone now as the score is tied up at 1. Bottom of the third, we are. Once again, only 7 innings as we're trying to get both these ball games in. Mullet winds, delivers. The pitch is low, 1-0. Bork grounded out to second his first time up. That pitch popped up near the netting, but that one's going to get out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Thank you very much.
Here's the 1-1. Curveball in there, called strike. 1-2. So 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That one's going to be lined into right field. R.J. Williams going to come on and make the running catch. Good play as that ball was hit pretty hard, but it hung up there just long enough for R.J. Williams to come in and make the catch. We head to the 4th inning. Score still tied at 1. Mariners coming to bat when we come back. Melvin Bettinger going to step to the plate for the Mariners here in the top half of the fourth inning. He's 0 for 1 today, grounded out to second his first time up. Still on the mound for this team as first pitch is called a strike, 0-1. So on the mound is Mitch Gremlin. Pitching well here for the Mariners. This pitch, that one's grounded down third base line, but ends up foul. 0-2. There's the 0-2. That one swung on and missed in the dirt. Bettinger, the throw on to first. In time, Bettinger down on strikes. One gone.
Now batting for Grand Lake, the designated hitter, number 48, Jeff Timko. Oh, that is another Champions Girl strikeout, Kenny. All right, Carrie, we need you more than ever. Thank you very much.
So one gone, Jeff Timko to the plate. That pitch is called a strike, 0-1. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time up. There's the pitch. Outside, or no, called a strike. 0-2. There's the 0-2. That one just fouled off. Timko reaching for one right there as it goes just off the end of the bat. Remains 0-2. There's the 0-2 to Timko. Swung on and missed. Out number 2.
Another Champions Grill strikeout. Okay, we're rolling right along. Now batting for
Fifth strikeout on the day for Gremlin. Nate Osmo to the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts. Actually, it's the last 3 have been retired on strikeouts for the Mariners. Here's the pitch to Osmo. That's up high, 1-0. There's the 1-0. That pitch swung on and missed. Out in front of that one was Osmo, 1-1.
That was Steven's job, was to nail that down. Remember Steven? Who hasn't been around in a while?
That pitch fouled back, 1-2. So Gremlin ahead in the count of Nate Osmo. The last 3 have been retired by strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go around? I don't think he did. They peeled down the first, but no, he did not. Count moves to 2-2. There's the 2-2 to Osmo, up high, full count. Osmo wisely holding up. You can see a little twitch in him, thinking that maybe he might go after, but he didn't. So it's a full count with 2 gone. A line, a payoff pitch. That one's fouled back off the mask of, it looks like home plate umpire. Count remains full. That pitch is swung on and missed. He strikes out the side. 4th straight strikeout for Gremlin. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. Score still Mariners 1, Steam 1. Back here in Cincinnati, where the Mariners and Steam are tied up at 1 apiece. And it looks like leading off in the bottom of the fourth, catcher Dallas Beaver. He lined out the third, his first time up. Only 1 hit on the day for the Mariners, 3 for the Steam. The pitch is outside, 1-0. Eric Mullet still on the mound for the Mariners. 0-4. There's the next pitch. That one's lined to short. Osmo goes back in, comes up with it. Long throw on to first. Going to be offline, but it's going to come ricochet right back to Malave Benninger. It's going to be a throwing error on Osmo to lead off the inning. Like Moffitt coming to the plate.
Number 28, Mike Moffitt.
Moffitt, he singled, but was caught stealing his last time up, which might have been another run for the Steam, but unfortunately, he was caught stealing on a nice throw from Brian Chilton. Runner on first, no one gone, bottom 4. Mullet comes set. A pitch, swung on and missed, 0-1. 1-1 our score. Mullet comes set once again. A pitch. That one swung on and missed. And ahead of the count is Mullet on Moffitt. There's the 0-2. Check the swing. But he did not go around. 1-2.
Somebody's got to give you a tutorial, probably whoever the ops guy is now. Just either Jerome or Jeremy.
Was that before you like were going to learn like white football or something?
Later rounds will be able to be dressed, leaving the 35th round by the Boston Red Sox. Here's the 1-2.
There's the 1-2. That pitch grounded to short. Osmo going to come up with it. Flipped on to second. On to first. In time. 6-4-3 double play. 2 gone now here in the bottom of the fourth. So Mariners turn 2. And now Mullet can go back to the windup.
The right fielder, number 35, Blaine Griffiths.
Game 1, double came around to score in the second inning. The only run for the Steam thus far. We're in the bottom of the fourth.
2-1.
Mullet, the right hander from the windup now with the base runner race. First pitch right down Broadway. Called strike on these easy drops.
It's a Blaine Griffiths to the plate. It's an 0-1 count. Here's the line, the pitch. That pitch outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That pitch fouled away. 1-2. Not much offense going on here in the second game of the doubleheader. Mariners fall in the first game by a score of 4-3. It's been 1 inning the last 2 games, which has been the game changer for the Mariners. Next pitch, grounded to second. Buckman comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, in and retired. So 3 hitters come to the plate and 3 hitters go back to the dugout. And he's 6 to begin the inning, but a 6-4-3 double play. And we're still tied at 1 apiece. We'll be heading to the 5th inning. Mariners coming to bat.
Lake Mariners, the center fielder.
Stephen Fitzsimmons going to lead things off, getting his second at bat of the day. Flew out to left field his first time up the line, and the pitch to Fitzsimmons. Showing Bond bunts it, or he misses it actually. So it's an 0-1 count on Fitzsimmons. There's the 0-1 on Fitzsimmons. That one is shot to center field, but not moving too much is Moffitt, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So Fitzsimmons gave it a good shot. It was a nice piece of contact, but it was right to the center fielder, Moffitt, for the first out of the inning. R.J. Williams going to come to the plate. Struck out looking his first time up. He put up a good at bat, though. You saw about 7-8 pitches in that at bat, so he put up a good one. Here he is for his second at bat of the day. The last couple of games has been doing pretty well. He swings and misses at the one, 0-1. That Gremlin doing pretty well, only allowing 1 hit and 1 run. Of course, that run is unearned as that pitch fouled off. 0-2. That was before that fly out to center. 4 straight were retired on strikeouts, and it was the 5th, and 5 straight went down on strikeouts. 4 and out, but Isles did get a single. As that pitch on the inside corner called a strike. Williams down on strikes looking again. As Brian Chilton coming to the plate.
Now batting for Grand Lake, the catcher, number 39, Brian Chilton.
Still looking for some offense for the Mariners. 1-1 our score, only 1 hit for the blue and green. That pitch, that one is going to be lined into left field. That one's going to get into left field for a base hit. And just like that, the Mariners have their second base hit of the day. Comes with 2 outs, but top of the order coming to bat. Patrick Reif coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a run. Single that came around to score in the first inning.
Now batting for Grand Lake, the left fielder, number 41, Patrick Wright.
What team we were? Where they were?
No, I didn't have it.
Right out of University of South Carolina State. Walks through state, struck out.
Reif swung out swinging his last time up. A pitch. That one's up high. 1-0. Here's a throw over. Chilton back in, standing up. There's the pitch to Reif. That one's way up high. 2-0. 1-1 our score, our top 5 here in game 2 of doubleheader. Mariners looking to split the doubleheader. They fell 4-3 in the first one. Looking to get back in that win column as well. They've dropped 4 straight. It's been a tough going for the Mariners. Here's the pitch. That one up. And that one's going to be a call to ball as well. So Reif way ahead, 3-0. On deck, Joe Isles. Well, before the Brian Chilton base hit, was the only base hit of the day for the Mariners. That one's called a strike. Taken all the way was Reif. 3-1, the count on Reif. The pitch. That one's up high. He walked him. So Reif reaches base on his second walk of the day. Joe Wiles now coming to the plate. 1 for 1 tonight. He has sack bunt back in the first and singled his last time up.
Now batting for Grand Lake, the third baseman, number 9, Joe Isles.
Runners on first and second now. Farthest a base runner has gone for the Mariners since that first inning. There's the pitch to Isles. That one is swung on. That one is popped up. Still on the infield. And making the catch is the shortstop, Mercer, for the third and final out. Mariners do get 2 base runners on, but they leave them stranded. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 1-1, still our score. We're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 1-1 our score. Let's get you some MLB scores from around the league. White Sox on top of the Twins, 9-0, top 7 there. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Indians leading the Orioles 4-2. Going to the bottom of the 4th, Angels are trailing the Yankees 5-3. Cubs on top of the Marlins 6-1. The Giants and Braves game currently being delayed. A couple finals already today. The Phillies defeat the Cardinals 5-1. Texas Rangers defeat the Blue Jays 11-4. Brewers top the Pirates 4-2. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 10-3. Astros on top of the beat the Athletics 12-9. And 2 games set to go later tonight. Tigers Mariners begin their game at 10:10, and Mets Dodgers first pitch at 10:10 as well. We head to the bottom 5th, 1-1 our score here in Cincinnati. Eric Mullet still on the mound for the Mariners. The pitch is down low, 1-0.
That was hilarious.
Max Wharton to the plate. He singled his last time up. That pitch popped up. Foul. Out of play, 1-1. Wharton, a new guy here for the Cincinnati Steam, just signed his contract today and starting here at first base for the Steam. He delivered an RBI single in his first at-bat for the Steam. What does he have in store in his second? The line, the pitch. Curveball popped up. That one's going to get behind the netting, 1-2. We're in game 2 of the doubleheader. Mariners fall 4-3 in game 1. They dropped to 5-6 on the year. It was a tough game for the Mariners. We only played 7, so it was tough for them to try to make a comeback as they fell behind by 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Buckman kept the inning game alive, but that pitch swung on and missed, and Warrington retired for the first out of the inning. That's the first strikeout of the day for Mullet. And now Alex Holderbach coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Steam, the third baseman, number 12, Alex Holderbach.
Here's the wind, the pitch. That pitch inside, 1-0. Of course, the NBA draft going on tonight as well, so a lot of action going on in the sports world. That pitch outside, 2-0. It's been a big sports week in general. The NHL had their award ceremony, and also the expansion draft for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. That pitch fouled straight back. 2-1. GM is George McPhee. Comes from Bowling Green State University, my college that I attend. Going to become a junior in the fall. But it's back to the ball game at hand. 2-1 the count on Alex Holderbach. 1-1 our score. The pitch. That one is just a bit outside. 3-1. Brian Guck is on deck. Holderbach on the night. 0 for 1. As Mullet shaking off his shoes. Getting all the dirt off. Making sure he has good grip on the mound. There's the 3-1. That one inside. He walked him. So Holderbach down at first with one gone. Brian Gawk to the plate. A runner on first with one gone. Bottom of the fifth, 1-1 our score.
Number 18, Brian Cook.
A pitch from Mullet. That one is inside, 1-0. Now Chris O'Neill going to go chat with Mullet, see if everything's all right. He walked his last batter. So we're here in the bottom of the fifth. One runner on, one gone. One nothing is the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's inside as well. 2-0. So last two batters, Mullet trying to find the strike zone. Here's the 2-0. That one swung on, popped out of play. 2-1.
Let's get fans. Those balls that land in the concourse, return them to the concession stand.
Mariners
for the prize. Thank you.
and Mullet looking to introduce a ground ball here. See if they can get another double play. They got one last inning off the bat of Moffitt. See if they can try to get it off the bat of Cook today, right here. Quick throw over. Back in safely is Holderbach. It's a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one just a bit inside, 3-1. So not getting any help from the home plate umpire is Mullet. He's now falling behind in the count to Guck, 3-1. On first, one gone. 1-1 score, bottom of the fifth. Mullet, he comes set. The 3-1 pitch. Call the strike. 3-2. Guck was about to toss his bat towards the first base dugout of the Steam, but home plate umpire saying, yeah, that was over for a strike. Bring yourself back on over. Mullet coming set once again as some rain is starting to fall once again. That pitch just a bit inside. He walked him. Back-to-back walks for Mullet here. Now runners on second and first with one gone.
Now batting for the Steam, the left fielder from Lincoln Trail College, Number 24, Corey Shamlin.
Corey Shamlis to bat for the Steam.
Just 190 coming into this game, 4 for 21. He's now 4 for 40.
If we're out to right field his first time up, getting his second bat right here.
Great chance to add to that RBI total. Got 4 of them so far.
Second and first, the pitch.
Offering. Right
Over for a strike, 0-1.
Mullen with just 3 innings of 1 hit, 1 run baseball in his first start. Back up to the 16th against Green.
It's like the Metro Player of the Year or whatever.
11-9 loss.
He went to OU originally, and now he's
4 to 3
Lincoln
so
Trail,
far.
and he's not.
Here's the pitch. That one swung out. That one's popped out of play. 0-2.
Well, okay, so he didn't complete a year at OU?
I think he redshirted.
Chambliss hit 232 at Lincoln Trail College. 32 games.
No balls, 2 strikes on Corey Chambliss. Second and first. One gone. The pitch in the dirt. 2-1-2 the count now. Mullet cleaning off his cleats once again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 gone.
It's a 1-2 count on Cincinnati left fielder. Overbot leads from second. Gunn does the same at first. Both wall.
Mullet comes set. Here's the 1-2.
Comes home.
That one's just a little bit low. 2-2. Mullet just really not getting any love from the home plate umpire right now. He's had some close pitches and really laying off him out of the Steam.
Dobson in business a year. I think 1 year. 2 at the most. I think it was 1.
Comes set.
Mullet comes set with the 2-2. Quick throw to second base. Very close over there. As Holderbach almost got picked off, but back in safely.
I mean, that was when our field was good, which is definitely not the case now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Chambliss off the plate. The pitch from Mullet. Curveball, got him looking. Big strikeout right there for Eric Mullet. His second of the day, second of the inning. As Jace Mercer coming to the plate. Now it's second and first with 2 gone. Mercer 0 for 2 tonight, or especially 0 for 2 in the second game of the doubleheader. So second and first with 2 gone. 1-1. Stiller scored, bottom 5. There's the pitch. That one is swung out. That one's in foul territory, out of play. 0-1. There's the 0-1. That one's grounded in the hole. Buckman going over. It's going to eat him. And runner is going to come in to score the go-ahead run here for the Steam. Wow, tough break for the Falcons or not the Falcons, the Mariners. Olderbach comes in to score. And that was just a tough play for Buckman. If he would have knocked that down and still not made the play, the run definitely will not have come to cross. But since that ball knocked off of Buckman and got away from him a little bit, it allowed Holderbach enough time to come around and score. And it looks like Eric Mullet's night is done here this evening. We'll bring you the pitching change when we come back. You're listening Grand Lake Mariner Baseball here on YouTube. Don't change that dial. Jim Wilkerson has come on to pitch for the Mariners. Mullet's night is done as Mullet goes 4 innings. That pitch is grounded to third. Isle's going to be a tough play, and he's just going to eat it. So a swinging bunt in sense for Jake Burke. Base is now loaded with 2 gone. Tough play right there. Really nothing you can do as that pitch was just killed in the grass.
Number 38, Dallas Beaver.
Oh, Mullet goes 4 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, 1 run, and 2 strikeouts. A pitch outside, 1-0. That's Dallas Beaver to the plate. Wilkerson comes set. Here's the pitch. That pitch grounded down the first base line, but foul. 1-1. Mariners down 2-1, bottom of the 5th. One run on 2 hits, 1 error for the Mariners. 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error for the Steam. It's now a 1-2 count. Here on Beaver. One ball, 2 strikes. Wilkerson comes set, the pitch. That one's grounded in the hole. Buckman, that one takes a bounce off the lip. 1 run scores. Throw is going to be home. And he is safe. So a 2-run single for Dallas Beaver, and now it's a 3-run lead for the Cincinnati Steam. Man, oh man. Really, when it rains, it pours for this Mariners team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts of it. Their issue going forward is how do they stop the big innings from teams. It's a 3-run bottom of the 5th inning for Cincinnati. Runners on the corner with 2 gone. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. All those runs are going to be charged to Eric Mullet, as officially 1 run that will be charged to Wilkerson is on third base. So 1-1 the count.
It's coming down pretty decent on the Branson. On the bottom row.
Oh, yeah. Look on him, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, all over, 2 walks, 2 touchdowns. And those walks came back to bite him.
Here's the pitch. That one's way outside. 2-1. 4-1 our score here in Cincinnati. Mariners down. So they're trying not to go home empty-handed here. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on and missed for a strike. 2-2.
Oh, yeah. Mouth of the Palace. That was his game.
That was in the end, man.
I think it was in Detroit.
Oh, that's right.
It was,
That's
that's
right.
right.
The Aces with
Hey Josh, Detroit took Luke Kennard and beat him to it. 2-2 down.
2-2. Swung on and missed. Inning over.
Down on strikes, but
Cincinnati strikes for 3 here in the bottom of the 5th. They now lead by a score of 4-1. Mariners coming to bat here in the 6th inning. Four 4-1 our score as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Rain coming down. And Mariners coming to bat. Going to lead things off for the Mariners here. This inning is Blake Buckman.
The 6th inning for the Grand
He's 0 for 2 tonight. He reached on an error back in the first, struck out swinging his last time up. Mariners down 4-1. The pitch. That one is swung on. That one is skied to center field. Going back on it and making the catch is Moffitt for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one gone. Malave Bettinger going to come to the plate now. He's 0 for 2. On the first pitch to Bettinger, that one's popped up out of play, 0-1. Mariners with just 2 hits in the second hit, half of the doubleheader. Isles and then Chilton last inning. Bettinger at the plate. He looks at a ball, 1-1. There's a wind, the pitch. Inside, 2-1. So it's 2-1 on Malave Bettinger, the pitch. That one checked his swing. He held up. 3-1. Jeff Timko on deck for the Mariners. That pitch is lined into right center field. That one is way back. That one is going to get to the wall. Bettinger going to touch first. He's going to head to second, and he's going to be in there with a run-out double. Malave Bettinger crushes one to right center, and now there's a runner in scoring position for Jeff Timko. Timko 0 for 2 on the day. Third hit of the ball game for the Mariners off the bat of Malave Bettinger. The pitch to Timko is low, 1-0. A good piece of hitting right there from Malave Bettinger. He stayed back on it and just delivered a shot to right center field. There's no way that center fielder was going to make that catch. That pitch is fouled straight back, 1-1. Once again, Mariners going to be off tomorrow with the playing of the doubleheader here tonight. One ball, one strike, one gone. A pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 gone. As the rain is now coming down pretty hard. Here's the 1-2. And on the outside corner, call the strike. As Timko down on strikes for the second time today. Nate Osmo going to come to the plate.
Looks like we need number 8 on the board. 2 more to the ballpark nachos. Now batting for Grand Lake, the shortstop, number 18, Nate Osmo.
Holy's little brother got it.
There's the pitch. Osmo lines this one to short. Coming up with it is Mercer. He fires the first in time. Mariners are retired. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Cincinnati on top by a score of 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Mariners trail 4-1. Blaine Griffiths to the plate. Wilkerson still on the mound. That pitch on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. So Steam get 3 runs. Home in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch is low. 1-1.
It's the weather girls. So there's these 2 extremely morally obese fat black women in my unit, and so another fat black woman says, "What the fuck's up with the weather girls down there?" I was like, "Okay."
Here's the 1-1. That one is outside, it looks like. 2-1.
He caught saying that shit around Jimmy because this is a little Mexican tortilla girl. She's a fucking cutie, man. She's all up in a shell. She is cute.
2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom 6, 4-1. Steam lead. Wilkerson comes set. The pitch. That pitch outside. Called a strike, though. 2-2. So that pitch was called a strike.
Taco Bell sauce with every mile or what was the other one? Diablo. Diablo. Is it 3-2? I think it's 3-2. Yo, Diablo. What that bit?
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here on Blaine Griffiths. Wilkinson comes set. The pitch fouled off. Remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here on Blaine Griffiths. Wilkerson steps off. Now back on. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That one is skied high. In the lights. Got to be a tough play. Banger coming in. And he's going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Max Worthington coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Struck out swinging his last time up.
Now batting for the Steam.
First aim.
Number 29, Matt Workington.
He's playing his first game for the Steam.
I went down there and he said he liked it. He thought it was funny.
Yeah, they struck out.
There's the pitch. Hello, 1-0. Wilkerson comes set. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike on Max Worthington. There's the pitch. That one swung on, chopped to third. Isles with the backhanded plan. Throw on to first low, but nice play right there, and Worthington is retired. So good play at third base from Joe Isles. He reached backhanded, and it was a low throw, but he got it there on 1 hop to Malave Bettinger, and now there's 2 gone. And now Alex Holderbach coming to the plate. He walked, came around to score. His last time up, 0 for 1 on the day, and game 2. Wilkerson comes set, the pitch, and there for a strike, 0-1. 2 up, 2 down so far here in the home half of the 6th inning. We only playing 7, so Mariners, if they do get the chance to bat here in the 7th, will have 3 outs to work with to get 3 runs. That pitch is down on the low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, we could probably do that.
I mean, somebody should have made that part of the sponsor.
I was just shocked that they even gave him the gift cards because they had always.
Looks in the pitch. That's outside.
I was just happy.
2 and 1.
Gift cards. I was like, dude, you've done something we've never been able to do. And they've stalked us on Twitter for years, man. Wanting to get involved, but they wouldn't give gift cards. They wanted to do the fundraiser. Where they get the 30% gift card. So we rubbed our nose up to it. Then all of a sudden, somebody gets a Chipotle fundraiser like that's different.
Grounded foul over third base side.
Foul to the third base side. 2 and 2.
Let's get them involved because they like us.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of shit. To do a Chipotle fundraiser, but not.
Yeah. Well, you gonna shit on that thing good?
No.
And you're right. You know what I mean? And then go to Chipotle. I'm like, what the hell?
Now, have we gotten gift cards from anyone?
Who's that? Chipotle? I don't remember.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Wilkerson comes set. The 2-2. Swung on. That's going to be lined into left field for a base hit. 2-out base hit for Alec Holderbach. Ryan Gook to the plate.
Now batting for the Sting, the designated hitter, number 18, Brian Cook.
So Brian Cook to the plate. Walked, came around to score his last time up, 0 for 1 overall.
Oh, I thought it was there.
Wilkerson wants a new ball. He's going to get it.
It's a different animal over here. You don't see this much in Chef
Hey, you got Chevron, you got Chevron.
Wilkerson comes set. The pitch. That's low. 1-0.
Don't we know that we need to be swinging the bats right now?
Hey, Gup doesn't get as many opportunities. He's making a count. He's hitting 384 for Christ's sake. He's got limited AD.
It's a blue collar.
Suck it up for the team.
All of his at-bats are moving.
1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first, 2 gone. Bottom 6, 4-1 our score. Wilkerson, he comes set. The pitch. High and tight. 2-0.
He's living his dream. This is probably more important to him than playing in college.
That either hit him or hit the backhand.
I told my coach, I was like, yeah, I just need to be healthy for the summer. He just kind of looked at me, I was like, well, I mean, we play a bunch of shitheads now, and actually.
There's the pitch. That one's grounded. To second. Buckman comes up with it. Throw on to first in time. Retires the side for the Steam. We head to the top of the 7th. Final time at bat for the Mariners. They're down 4-1. We're here in the top half of the 7th inning. Final chance for the Mariners. As we're only playing 7 here tonight. Leading things off, it's going to be Steven Fitzsimmons. He's 0 for 2. Then R.J. Williams is going to follow him. He's also 0 for 2. And then Brian Chilton, he's 1 for 2.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning for the Grand Lake Mariners in the center field.
So Steven Fitzsimmons going to lead things off for Grand Lake. As the Lion the pitch, showing bunt, bunts it straight back. 0-1. So Mariners just looking for some base runners here, as there are 1 run on 2 hits tonight in Game 2 of the doubleheader. That pitch misses, 1-1. Looking for some energy from Grand Lake here. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, fouled, straight back, 1-2. Mariners. Offense been quiet in Game 2. Not much going on in Game 1 as well. I mean, they only scored 3 runs. That pitch misses, 2-2. So it's a 2-2 count on Steven Fitzsimmons. That pitch is called strike 3.
All right, fans, yet another Champions Grill strikeout K. I think we need
1 gone here, and R.J. Williams going to step to the plate. Mariners down 4-1. We're in the top of the 7th.
now batting for Grand Lake, the right fielder, number 36.
They'll be back home Saturday and Sunday when they take on Galleon. They'll have an off day tomorrow, which will probably be much needed for this team. The pitch, that one is fouled down the left field line, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike on R.J. Williams. He's 0 for 2 on the night. No baseball. Max Remlin. There's the line, the pitch. That one, check the swing. Saying he went around. It's 0-2 now on R.J. Williams. Ryan Chilton waits on deck. Mariners down 3. Their last chance at the plate.
Be humble, sit down.
There's the line, the pitch. That one's fouled back. Remains 0-2.
Just play the poets like sit down, no bitch down, be humble.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone.
Nope, but you know what? What? Perfect. Sometimes you got biscuits and biscuits. We got 4 biscuits.
Here's the next pitch. That one's way upstairs. 1-2. There's the 1-2. That one is fouled, it looks like. Straight into the dirt. It goes. Now remains 1-2. Mariners going to need a starter rally here soon. Down to their final 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. That one's fouled back. R.J. Williams putting a good AB here together. Trying to keep this game going.
Pitch number 7 coming up. There's only about 8 fans remaining in the stands, including us.
There's the 1-2. That one's grounded near the hole on the right side. Going over and making the play over there at second base is Bork for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of 7th. Chilton, the last chance for the Grand Lake Mariners. He's 1 for 2 today. Looking to keep things going. Mariners going to need to do everything with 2 outs now. The line, the pitch. That pitch is line foul. Just out in front of it was Chilton, 0-1. He got a good piece of it, but just ahead of him, and now
Oh, yes. Holy box.
it's 0-1.
So if we strike out, I got the last.
The first night of summer. Where was this again?
South Fairmont, the bottom of Queen City.
He's 100 pitches in right now. He's 7. That's not bad.
There's the 0-1 to Chilton. That's up high, 1-1. Gremlin doing a nice job here today. That pitch is low, 2-1. 92 pitches, 62 of those going for strikes. So 66% of his pitches going for strikes. Good number to have if you're a starting pitcher. That pitch is inside. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 gone. Top 7. Emily steps on the mound. A 3-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded foul. Mariners down to their last strike. A full count on Brian Chilton with 2 gone. Gremling comes set. The line, the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He struck him out.
That's your ball game, fans. The final score in a complete game effort. It's a C4.
And now that will do it here from Cincinnati. Mariners fall 4-1. They go 0-2 at Cincinnati. They fall to a record of 5-7. They have dropped their last 5 ball games. Mariners gonna have tomorrow off. Play Saturday at home versus Galleon. At 7:05, the first pitch there. Mariners with a long car ride home tonight. They fall 4-3 in game 1 of the doubleheader and 4-1 in game 2 of the doubleheader. Offense, nothing going here in game 2. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. While Cincinnati 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. The big issue today is that big inning for Grand Lake. It only took 2 innings for the Cincinnati Steam to come away with the victory. It came away with a victory in game 1 in the bottom of the 6th with 3 runs. And they came away with the victory here tonight in a big bottom of the 5th inning with 3 runs once again. So Mariners, they need to come back, limit that big inning, and once they do, I think that this team can start winning some ball games. But they do fall here today by a score of 4-3 and 4-1, drop to 5-7 on the year. And we'll be back Saturday night, 7:05 first pitch. Don't want to miss that. So that's going to do it for us here in Cincinnati. I'm Ryan Strellick saying, have a good night, and go Mariners.